Hello everyone, and welcome to Dragon Age Origins. Today we start the final origin story, that of the human noble. Let's do it. We'll skip the intro cinematic. Alright, and get right into the thick of things. Well, initially I wanted to play a warrior, but I have changed my mind. I'm going to play a rogue, but not the ranger type or the dagger type, which is actually the best DPS class, if I remember correctly. The rogue that maximizes its cunning is the best when it comes to damage per second. Yep, we're not gonna go that route. I don't care for min-maxing. I just want to play something that I haven't played. So we're going to go for a rogue that has strength and dexterity, so we will go for the dexterity route, and that uses not daggers, but towards the end game, two main weapons. Actually, two swords, not daggers, not one sword and one dagger, not two daggers, but two big swords. Not two-handed, of course. Okay, let's get on with it.
Greetings.
Alright, this rogue, this character, will be the one that will complete the game with. So let's actually make a nice one, because we will be looking at it for the entirety of this playthrough. This guy's not bad, with a few modifications. This guy almost looks like me. Alright, this is not bad as well. You know what? Let's keep this preset. What's the last one? Oh my god, no. Okay. What the? What is that? Okay. It's freaking me out. It looks like Nosferatu or whatever. Okay, we'll keep this guy. Let's see what we can do to him. Let's make his skin not so tan, because he looks like an uneven. With this tan, let's go nah, too white. This will do fine, I think. Alright. What else? The hair. I think this hairstyle is actually alright. Stubble color. That's a bit too much face hair for me. Let's see. The eyebrows. The eyebrows are alright. Let's where is it? The stubble. Okay, there it is. Let's only give him a this one. Huh? Okay, so the mod actually adds a bit of face hair. Yeah, I think we'll stick with this one. He looks like a rogue, doesn't he? Alright. Now let's go to the eyes, and let's see, what else do we have now? Oh, okay. I don't know. These are fine. They will stay brown. Alright, let's see. Can we drop the brow a little bit? Can we not do that? Hello? That has absolutely no... Oh, that's the depth! Oh my god, I'm sorry. I wanted to drop it. Yep. This is fine. Alright, what else? The nose. Let's give him a more powerful nose. Let's increase the width of the bridge a little. There we go. Maybe just a little bit more. Yep. This is it. And maybe the tip should be like this. Alright. And the nostrils, maybe just a little bit. Yeah. This is fine. Alright. What else? What else can we do? His face is alright. I mean, I don't have to modify anything else actually. The portrait. The portrait. Expression. Let's turn him a bit facing us and move it a bit to the left. There we go. Okay. Voice. Voice is important. Let's see.
No, it is gone. My weapon does nothing. I need buy, please. Till we meet again.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
How do you do?
Right, casting. Focus.
Not
even a scratch.
Nope.
Greetings.
Oh, definitely not.
Greetings. I've lost my concentration. It is unharmed.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Oh no.
Greetings.
Huh?
Ah, my spell! This isn't working. Need something else. You're in my way. Goodbye.
Greetings. I have lost the spell. I should do something else.
Okay, wise is good. What should we name him? I don't want to name him Titus because that's pretty obvious. Okay, let's name him TJ. Alright. TJ Kusland. Yeah. That is fine. I am satisfied with what we have accomplished. Alright, so as I said, we will not be going the cunning route. That doesn't mean that we will not increase cunning. Of course we will. But most of our points will go in dexterity and strength. That being said, let's do it like this. I know many of you will facepalm at this moment seeing how I distributed the points, but don't worry, don't worry. We'll have the entire span of the game to actually do something great with the stats. Alright, now let's see. Improved combat, and after we read the DLC tomes we'll get I don't know, something. Probably stealing. We will do a lot of stealing. We need a lot of cash. We'll see. Next, dirty fighting is perfect. Dual wield and finesse. Gaining bonuses to attack and defense. Alright. Let's start the game. I hope you enjoyed. Come on, game. Start.
For generations, your family, the Kuslands, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kusland's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought all legions, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
Was I brought here for a reason? And you, Hal?
My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
To what end? I'd like that. Delilah is quite a bit younger than I am. I've no interest in an arranged marriage. Let's be nice to him.
Good. She's talked about you ever since she saw you at a fair in Denerim.
She did?
I think you have an admirer, young man.
Oh.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Are you certain what's involved with such a task?
Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away.
Yep.
There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Duncan is already here.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
Yeah, they're an order of great warriors. They defeated the Darkspawn long ago. He said they were a small order and no longer important. That's not true. Is there a reason I should care? That's mean. They defeated the Darkspawn long ago.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
Yeah. Is there a reason I shouldn't join them?
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Where is Fergus?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Okay. Alright. We are in the game and in full control of our character. As we did in the last videos, first of all, let's read the 2 tomes that came with the DLCs. Those help us immensely. Oh, we already have poisons. I think we'll use them. Alright, dirty fighting. Okay, what's next? Distribute the points. Let's see. 3 points. 3 points. 3 points, 3 points, 3 points. Alright. All of them go into dexterity. And another one. Well, coercion. Oh, I really want coercion. I really want coercion, but stealing will be our first skill because, well, look around. So many targets. Okay. There we go. Come on. Stay there. Alright, now let's equip the items. Lion's Paw, +1 to armor, 10% chance to dodge. Of course, I don't care about the bonus we have. 4, 64, 67. 4, 64, 6, 64, 67. So we gain armor while retaining the defense and attack ratings. Yep. And we gain some dodge chance. Helm of the Deep. I don't think it's necessary right away. But since we're a rogue, the high regard of House Days is amazing for a rogue. Where is the sash? Where is it? Where is it? This one. Skillful maneuvering. 10 more chance to dodge. +1 to all stats. Alright. The Wicked Oath. Armor penetration. Critical backstab. Yes. And this is fine. The Band of Fire. With the +3 constitution. But let's take the +1 to all attributes because I think it's the best for us right now. Alright, we have the poultices. We are ready. We are actually ready. Alright.
Good evening, my lord.
Let's start. Stealing success. I am going to steal to rob everyone. Of course, with the exception of these 3 guys, because I don't think I have the skill. Right. Let's talk to Earl Howe.
Yes?
How long have you and the father been friends?
We fought together under King Merrick when he drove the Orlesians out of Ferelden. Heady times. The years since have not held the same promise. It's not something a youth would understand. It will be good to ride beside your father again.
Your daughter is interested in me?
The topic has come up from time to time. The young and their infatuations.
I got the impression Delilah didn't like me.
I'm sure that was years ago. People change.
Yes, they do.
To be honest, I have no expectations. And your father seems determined to let you find your own way. If something did happen, well, we'd address it as befits a family of our stature.
Of course. We'll see, yeah.
I'm sure. There will be much to discuss once I return.
Of course. I trust the delay with your men is nothing serious.
Poor weather, I believe. Their progress has been slow, but it's nothing you need worry about.
Alright. You told my father the delay was your fault.
In a manner of speaking. If I had reinforced our border levies earlier, my troops could have left before the rains. I confess, my confidence in your father allowed me some complacency. I guess that makes it as much his fault.
Yeah. I just want to wish you well, Earl Howe.
I thank you. That is quite unnecessary.
Anything else from my
Shouldn't
father?
you be off to your brother?
Okay, I'm going. Where do you think Fergus is? He already told us. Is sending all of our forces south a good idea?
When the king demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a distinctly bad idea. Don't
Why
worry,
is that?
pup. You shouldn't see many problems, but I want you to prepare the men left here, in case.
Okay. In case of what?
Legends of the Blights tell of horrible things. These Darkspawn once threatened many lands. If we can't hold them, you must prepare for the worst.
Alright. Oh, you're scaring
The
me.
thought scares me too. But we are Kuzlan men, and we must be brave.
Oh,
But
right,
let's
we
not
will.
speak of ominous things. We shall assume that all will go well, and the Maker will watch over us.
Yep. I
I'll
will
talk
go
to you
now.
soon. Just let me finish my meeting with Duncan.
Alright. Will Duncan talk to us? Who knows? Let's see. Yep.
I'm sorry, but I believe
Oh,
your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone.
May we speak
Your
later?
father has left you in charge of the castle? Then I will see you at dinner tomorrow, if not sooner.
Alright. I look forward to it.
As do I. Until then.
Alright. I won't even try to rob these guys.
Greetings, my lord.
Hello.
You are the Terran's son, are you not?
Yes, I am. How is how is it that you don't know who I am?
I am a member of Alhal's personal guard.
Oh, you
The
are.
rest of the Al's forces are expected tonight.
Okay.
I understand you shall take charge of your father's castle once we march.
That's a little nosy, don't you think,
I
soldier?
apologize. Good evening, my lord.
Have a nice evening. Give me all your money. Or whatever you have hidden away in those pockets. Oh, there's another guard over there.
It shall be done.
There we go. Coin. Oh, another guard.
Good evening, my lord.
Good evening, good evening. Yes, yes, yes. Don't mind me. I'm keeping my hands to
Good
myself.
evening, my lord.
Yes, yes, good evening, good evening.
Good evening, my lord.
Yes.
It is begun.
Indeed it is. We didn't take many things, actually. Just a few elf fruit and some metal shards. Alright, let's check the map. The talents, the skills, the inventory, the journal. Let's select the quest, not the premium content one. Alright, the map, the tactics. Come on. Scraper, alright. Good. Let's see, what have we here? These are the controls. Tutorials. And we have two characters. Duncan, men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevailed. Like many others, Duncan gave up his family name when he joined the ranks of the Wardens, a symbolic gesture of cutting ties. He might say this was a convenience in his case, however. His mother was from the Anderfells, his father from Terwinter. His childhood was spent in the free marches and Orlais. His people were everywhere, and his homeland was nowhere. He was given the almost impossible task of leading the Wardens in Ferelden, a kingdom that had thrown the Order out 200 years earlier. Facing local suspicion and hostility, he set about finding recruits. Right? Arl Rendan Howe. It will be good to ride into battle once more, won't it, old friend? The Arling of Amaranthine winds along the sinuous northeastern coast of Ferelden. The waking sea is known for its temper, and the storms that sweep it from the warmer northern waters are sudden and brutal. These are the lands of Rendan Howe. He was born during the occupation, and like many of the nobles at the time, joined Prince Maric's rebels. He fought alongside young Bryce Cousland, future Tern of Highever, and Leonas Bryland, future Arl of South Reach, at the bloody Battle of White River. It was the most catastrophic defeat of the entire occupation, from which only 50 rebel soldiers escaped alive. Although he was decorated for valor by King Maric, Howe's abrasive manners have earned him almost universal dislike among his peers. Alright. Culture and history. Castle Highever has stood since the Divine Age, when it was not an independent Bannerorn, but merely an outpost of the growing Bannerorn of Amaranthine. In the days before Amaranthine became an Arling itself, the outpost of Highever was originally held by the Elstan family, cousins of the Howes. In the Age of Towers, however, Ban Konobar Elstan was murdered by his wife, Flemeth, thus ending the bloodline. Konobar's captain of the guard, Serim Cousland, took the lands and title. The Couslands declared their independence from Amaranthine, starting a war that lasted 30 years. When the dust settled, Highever was on its own, and in possession of half the land that had once been southwestern Amaranthine. However, became a tyranny during the Black Age when Helia Kusland gathered the lords together under the banner to drive the werewolves out of their lands, earning herself the title of Tierna almost as an afterthought. Today, however, is Today, however, is one of the two remaining tyranners, making the Kusland family second in rank only to the king. Oh, rah. Alright. We've robbed everyone in this chamber. Let's go to different parts of
Very well.
the castle to explore and
Good evening, my lord.
rob some more, you know. Ah, look at that. We're a rogue.
As you say.
We don't need the bash lock skill because we can open chests and doors. That is actually perfect. And we are gaining experience. Oh, another chest. More elf root. Alright. Let's check the map. We are... where are we? We are here, okay. Chapel. Let's go to the chapel. Oh, books! Books! Lots of books.
It is begun.
Bride of the Maker, Andraste. The Chant of Light, the Blight. Let's relieve these gentlemen of their earthly possessions and remove the what's it called? Oh my god, I cannot remember the word. Okay, I don't remember.
As you say.
All right. Let's see. What have we found? More controls? Nope, not needed. Magic and religion. Andraste, Bride of the Maker. Oh my god, this is long. There was once a tiny fishing village on the waking sea that was set upon by Tervinter Imperium, which enslaved the villagers to be sold in the markets of Mirathos, leaving behind only the old and infirm. One of the captives was the child Andraste. She was raised in slavery in a foreign land. She escaped, then made the long and treacherous journey back to her homeland alone. She rose from nothing to be the wife of the Alamari warlord. Each day she sang to the gods, asking them to help her people who remained slaves in Tervinter. The false gods of the mountains and the winds did not answer her, but the true God did. The Maker spoke. He showed her all the works of his lands, the Fade, the world, and all the creatures therein. He showed her how man had forgotten him, lavishing devotion upon mute idols and demons, and how he had left them to their fate. But her voice had reached him, and so captivated him that he offered her a place at his side, that she might rule all of creation. But Andraste would not forsake her people. She begged the Maker to return, to save his children from the cruelty of the Imperium. Reluctantly, the Maker agreed to give the man another chance. Andraste went back to her husband, Maforath, and told him all that the Maker had revealed to her. Together they rallied the Alamari and marched forth against the mage lords of the Imperium, and the Maker was with them. The Maker's sword was creation itself, fire and flood, famine and earthquake. Everywhere they went, Andraste sang to the people of the Maker, and they heard him. The ranks of Andraste's followers grew until they were a vast tide washing over the Imperium. And when Maforath saw that the people loved Andraste and not him, a worm grew within his heart. gnawing upon it. At last the armies of Andraste and Mafarath stood before the very gates of Mirathos, but Andraste was not with them, for Mafarath has schemed in secret to hand Andraste over to the Tervinter. For this, the Archon would give Mafarath all the lands to the south of the Waking Sea. And so before all the armies of the Alamari and of Tervinter, Andraste was tied to a stake and burned, while her earthly husband turned his armies aside and did nothing, for his heart had been devoured. But as he watched the pyre, the Archon softened. He took pity on Andraste and drew his sword and granted her the mercy of a quick death. The Maker wept for his beloved, cursed Mafarath, cursed mankind for their betrayal, and turned once again from creation, taking only Andraste with him. And Our Lady sits at his side, where she still urges him to take pity on his children. These drawings in the background are making reading a lot difficult. I can barely see. The Chant of Light. Oh no, I'm not going to read the Chant of Light. Nor am I going to sing it, of course.
Evening, my lord.
Yes, yes, yes.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all.
Have you come to pray for your brother and father?
Have
I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
If it will make you feel better, okay.
Would it not make you feel better?
I don't know. I suppose it would.
Creator of the sky, the land, and the sea, hear your people in our time of need.
Should I say that? Or say nothing? Let's say it, of course.
Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be.
So let it be. Maker, forgive us.
There now. I'll be keeping a vigil tonight.
Okay.
You're welcome to come. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me.
Thank you, Malal.
It is the least I could do. If the worst comes to pass, child, take comfort in knowing that the Maker's will takes many forms.
Oh.
We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
Very well. We will talk. The Maker. Another codex entry. The commandments of the Maker. Seriously, I don't think we need to read those. The Maker. This is a prayer. Come on, no, seriously. I'm not a very religious character because, you know, I'm doing this. You know what I mean? How can I be a religious character when I'm stealing? I will be lying. I will be doing very unethical things.
It shall be done.
This leads back to the Grand Hall. What is this? This is the guard post. Okay.
Oh, my lord.
Oh, I know what this is. Playing cards?
Well, the treasury's safe.
It's the treasury.
I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here.
What do you mean? To guard it. Do you always question your duties? Did my father fear someone would steal something?
I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury.
Oh, okay. Who has the key?
The Terran. And perhaps the Terraner? Honestly don't know, my lord.
Then perhaps you'd better go back to work. Or I'll forget about it this time.
Yes, my lord. Thank you. We won't forget this.
Let's not make a habit of it, boys. Come on.
I shall
Nope.
do it.
Key required. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I cannot... Oh. This guy. This one is lucky. He has no idea how lucky he is. He gets to keep whatever he has in his pockets. We've got a mace, a green stone, more stuff to sell.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I
Hello.
didn't want to interrupt.
Why are you looking for me? Oh, this is Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my manners, my lord. It's
Oh,
simply
the
that I've
one
been looking all
who
over
Duncan
the
wants to
castle for you.
test.
I
Alright,
fear your
recruit.
hound has the kitchens in uproar once again.
My hound.
And is
Oh, my
threatening to
dog.
leave.
Did the dog get into the larder
No
again?
matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
He knows better than to hurt
I'm
anyone.
not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled.
Okay.
Shall we?
I need to talk to my brother first. I don't need you follow. Where is my mother
She
exactly?
was entertaining Lady Landra and her son when I left her. Perhaps in the atrium? Before we go, my lord, might I beg a question?
Of course.
I've heard from several people that a Grey Warden is here. Is that true?
Yes, it is. His name is Duncan. I met him.
Then, is it also true that this Grey Warden was asking after me?
Yes. He intends to test you for recruitment.
Maker's breath. Are you certain?
Yes, I am.
Can you imagine me, a Grey Warden? It would be everything I've dreamed of. Of course.
Congratulations.
I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Pardon my outburst.
Don't worry. I perfectly understand your enthusiasm. And what do you know? More codex. Upgrades. Mischief in the larder. We'll take care of that. Controls. No. However, no. The Grey Wardens. The first Blight had already raged for 90 years. The world was in chaos. A god had risen, twisted and corrupted. The remaining gods of Terwinter were silent, withdrawn. What writing we have recovered from those times is filled with despair, for everyone believed, from the greatest archons to the lowliest slaves, that the world was coming to an end. At Weishaupt fortress, in the desolate Anderfells, a meeting transpired. Soldiers of the Imperium, seasoned veterans who had known nothing their entire lifetimes except hopeless war, came together. When they left Weishaupt, they had renounced their oaths to the Imperium. They were soldiers no longer. They were the Grey Wardens. The Wardens began an aggressive campaign against the Blight, striking back against the Darkspawn, reclaiming lands given up for lost. The Blight was far from over, but their victories brought notice, and soon they received aid from every nation in Thedas. They grew in number as well as in reputation. Finally, in the year 992 of the Terwinter Imperium, upon the Silent Plains they met the archdemon Dumat in battle. A third of all the armies of northern Thedas were lost at the fighting. Wow, a third! But Dumat fell, and the Darkspawn fled back underground. Even that was not the end. The Imperium once revered 7 gods: Dumat, Zaziskel, Toth, Andoral. My god, what's... I can't read that. Razikael, Lusakan, and Urthemiel. 4 have risen as archdemons. The Grey Wardens have kept watch through the ages, well aware that peace is fleeting and that their war continues until the last of the dragon gods is gone. I'm having real difficulties reading, seriously. The drawings are absolutely monstrous. I can't read.
Good
Oh,
evening, my
hello,
lord.
hello. Yes. There's my mother with Iona, Darren, and Lady Landra. Okay. They said I need to go to the kitchen. I'll go to the kitchen, and after that we'll talk to my mother. I don't want her to be upset that I did not take care of the dog problem. Hello, soldier.
Good evening, my lord.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, this goes back to the starting room.
I shall do it.
Servant. This is the servant's quarter?
As you say.
Wow. Look at me. I am the son of the Tern. I'm wealthy, and yet I'm stealing change from servants. Wow. That's so low. That is so low. A chest. With a quartz in it? Hello.
Good evening, my lord.
And this returns me to the big doors. Okay. To the entrance to the castle, I think. Alright, and if I make a right here... Yep, the sounds are getting louder. This is the kitchen. Let's check this room up ahead. It's locked. What the? It's a cat! Hello, kitty. Can I, nope. Hello. It's not reacting to my presence, unfortunately. Another green stone. Deep mushrooms. Blank vellum. Wow, she screams a lot. Hello.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Oh, come on. That's a bit extreme, isn't it? I'm sorry he's bothering you.
Get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Okay, Nan, don't get angry, but I'm going to rob you blind. Okay, okay. Come on, elf.
I shall do it.
Christ, I'm so ashamed of what I'm doing. I need to shower after I end this episode. This is dirty. Come on!
It is begun.
I am the son of the richest man in this kingdom, in this region, and I'm stealing from servants. Ah, I cannot get over it. Hello, doggy. Man, you're muscular.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
I don't know. He seems happy to see us. Enough, you're a bad boy. What a smart boy you are. Oh, yes, you are.
Oh, encourage the hound, why don't you? No wonder
Why
he keeps
not?
giving Nan fits. He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
Yes, I heard. Please enter a name for the dog. Oh, I don't know. What's a nice dog name? Seriously, I have no... Rex! Let's name him Rex. Alright. Rats. Ooh. Many rats, actually. Okay. Rats!
Shall be done.
More rats. Whoa, okay.
It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Yeah. Those are very large rats.
I've seen larger. They come
You
up
have?
from Kakari Wilds sometimes. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
Alright. Have a nice day, sir. Rex. Oh, we have a new codex entry. Named after my Mabari Warhound. Iron Ring. Let's see. More controls. Right. Creatures. Mabari Warhounds. Dogs are an occasional part, or an essential, sorry, not occasional, essential part of Ferelden culture, and no dog is more prized than the Mabari. The breed is also old as myth, said to have been bred from the wolves who served Dane. Prized for their intelligence and loyalty, these dogs are more than mere weapons of status symbols. The hounds choose their masters and pair with them for life. To be the master of a Mabari anywhere in Ferelden is to be recognized instantly as a person of worth. Oh, okay. The Mabari are an essential part of Ferelden military strategy. Trained hounds can easily pull knights from horseback. Seriously, they can do that? Or break lines of pikemen. And the sight of and sound of a wave of war dogs howling and snarling has been known to cause panic among even the most hardened infantry soldiers. Right? Rats. What, are you mad? Even the most giant of the rats isn't going to present that much of a problem to anyone larger than a rat. Even the stories in the archives that tell of blight-touched rats still only attribute them with the ability to spread the plague. The rats themselves get no larger than perhaps 3 feet in length, covered in sharp bony spikes and boils. Disturbing certainly, but dangerous? This is no fantasy conjured by madmen, young man. You have much more important creatures to concern yourself with. Transcript from a lecture given by Nalia, senior enchanter of Hosberg. 844. Note. She was later eaten by a blight rat in 846. Blessed. Alright. Characters. Rex. The Mabari is clever enough to speak and wise enough to know when not to. Proverb. Ferelden proverb. TJ's Warhound has a pedigree older than Highever and a penchant for driving cooks to distraction. Culture and history. Dogs in Ferelden. I am frequently asked during my travels in other lands to explain the dogs omnipresent in Ferelden. Inevitably, I tell my foreign questioners that there are no more dogs in my homeland than in their own. There are no more dogs in my homeland than in their own. In every civilized corner of Thedas, an astute observer will notice that dogs employed in hunting game, keeping barns and stockhouses free of vermin, herding livestock, guarding homes, and even used as beasts of burden in the mountains. It is simply that Ferelden show appreciation for the work that our dogs do, and perhaps the reason for that is tangled up in mythology. Hafthor, the first man to be named Tyrn, the hero who united our Alamari ancestors to drive back the Darkspawn of the Second Blight, was reputed to be the... what the hell is that? Son of a werewolf. Now, perhaps this was meant to be some comment on his temperament, or simply a way of making a great man even larger than life. But more than half the noble families of Ferelden claim to be descendants of Hafthor, and consequently many of our people believe that they have some distant kinship with wolves. It is only good manners to be polite to one's kin. From Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. Oh, as I told you before, I'm having difficulties seeing the letters.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
He did no such thing.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones?
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
No, they won't.
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Yes, the rats are dead. It's quite a mess, in fact.
I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, Take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work.
Okay.
That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Quest completed. Now let's let the dog auto level himself and talk to my mother.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my younger son. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Yes, mother, Nan is back to work as we speak.
You've always had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last
Do
met
I?
at your mother's spring salon.
Of course. It's good to see you again, my lady.
You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting with you?
Right in front of your family, too.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's riding with your father tomorrow.
He
Good to
is.
see you again, my lord.
And you, Dyron?
And this is my lady-in-waiting.
Lady
Iona.
in waiting.
Do say something,
In waiting
dear.
for what?
It is a great honor,
Oh.
my lord. I have heard many wonderful
married.
things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra.
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
You're aware that we're at war? Perhaps we should speak alone sometimes?
As it pleases you,
Iona?
my lord.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship.
Have a nice evening. Ooh, I cannot... They left! Now I cannot steal from them. Can I steal from my mother? Okay, this is really low. Let's do it. Yep. I stole something from my mother. I am the lowest of all the human beings. Dog whistle. Oh yes, right, I almost forgot. Before I started this origin story, I added another mod that allows me to use my Mobari Warhound as a summon. So when I have a full party, I can no longer take dog with me in the vanilla game. But now a small circle will appear right next to my portrait, and the dog will be there, and it will be fully controllable, just like he is right now. See? I can now control him. But he will appear like a summoned creature. It will make the fights a lot less
You should say goodbye
difficult.
to Fergus while you have the chance.
And it will actually be more immersive. He is my warhound. He actually goes with me everywhere I go. Do you know there is a Grey Warden here?
Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
The Darkspawn have returned. The Grey Wardens are needed.
There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need you off chasing danger like your brother.
Do you know where Fergus might be?
If he's not out with his men, probably upstairs with Oriana.
Oh, why can't I go with Father and Fergus?
I know it's difficult to stay in the castle and watch others ride off. But we must see to our duties first. You understand that, don't you?
What if they fall without
It's
me?
in the Maker's hands now. And we must cope as best we can.
Alright. I have a bad
As
feeling
do
about
I.
this.
Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me. But it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow. Fergus and your father have their duty and we have ours.
Alright. I should go. Are you staying at the castle?
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your
Okay.
father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
Oh no. As you wish.
Good. I was worried you might be nervous about running the castle alone. I needn't have been concerned.
Yep. I should go, Mom.
I love you, my darling boy. You know that, don't
As
you?
do I, Mother. I love you
Go
too.
do what you must then. I will see you soon.
Of course. Alright. Now we should go... Oh, a guard. Hello, sir.
Good evening, my lord.
Yes, yes, yes.
Very well.
What have we here? Oh, nothing. Seriously? Now let's go. Oh, wait. I'm forgetting something. I am forgetting something. Library. Yep. Let's go to the library. And of course, the library will be filled with books. Librarian. Squire, elders. Books. There you go.
Very well.
History of Ferelden, Chapter 1. Come on. History of Ferelden, Chapter 2.
Good evening, my lord.
A librarian. Let's rob him too. Come on. Okay. 53 coppers. Right. What else? What else? This is the study. Oh yes, they said they were going to the study. There's another book over here. Culture of Ferelden. Iona is here and told her that we should speak when we are alone. And you know what? Let's end the video right here and continue in the next one. We'll talk to the librarian with Aldous. I mean, not the librarian, it's someone else. Then we'll talk to that guy, Dairen, and to that woman, lady-in-waiting, Iona. Alright, and after that we'll go and talk to our brother, who is... there he is, in his room. Thank you everyone for watching, have a great day.